Well, hello, and thank you for clicking on the video again, or maybe for the first time, but that doesn't really matter, because today we're going over all my good guys, heroes, factions in the Star Wars universe in Lego. So starting down here in the corner, we have Hera from the Rebels animated series. I only have her from the Rebel animated series. I would like to get more, but they're sort of expensive, I think. Moving on to the Kenobi series, we have the loader droid, and of course the man himself, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Officer Durit. Moving on to the Book of Boba Fett / Mandalorian series, we have the heroes from that series. We have Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, Luke Skywalker, and then of course Grogu, Baby Yoda, and Fennec Shen, and that guy from the Imperial Marauder set, which I'm blanking on the name right now. Then we're into the movies, and from the prequels I really didn't collect Legos when the prequels came out, so I only have these three characters. These Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, a younger Obi-Wan Kenobi, and of course Mace Windu. Moving on to Solo, a Star Wars story, we have Enfys Nest, one of Enfys Nest's helpers, young Han Solo, young Lando, and Tobias Beckett. And then moving on to the original trilogy, the Battle of Hoth. I gotta love these Rebel soldiers because they were in a battle pack. I bought them mainly to get the figures and also to get all the blasters you see on the cannons. These cannons use Star Wars blasters for feet, so you get a lot of them, and you also get real blasters with the figures. Again, you get this little power bank with the cannon, which it doesn't really use in the movies, but when you see them in the trench, they just have the guns like this, like a machine gun on the trench wall. You also got these little nice cannons here. This guy is from the Hoth AT-ST set, so that's why he got a normal blaster. He also came with a white backpack, so I bought white backpacks for all my Hoth Rebel troopers. Same set also featured a snow-covered Chewbacca. Then we also have Princess Leia, and we have C-3PO, R2-D2, and a bunch of Rebel troopers awaiting the Imperial walkers on the ridge. Moving on to the in-between movies, if you want to say it like that, we have Rogue One. And here you have all the characters basically from Rogue One. You have the rebels from the Rebel Battle Pack that came out with Rogue One. I'm sad that I didn't get more of them. I actually think they're pretty cool figures. As I said in another video, I was not really collecting Imperials and so on, or Rebel factions at that point. But we got the guy who shouts, "Ad!" We got the guy who probably wish he was on the Hoth mark. We got Admiral Raddus, who's on the ground for some reason. We got the Imperial pilot. We have some alien, I can't remember what name he has. And then we have Chirrut Imwe, we got Base Malbus, we got K2SO, we got Cassian Andor, and of course Jyn Erso. Then moving on to the final bit, the sequel trilogy. When that came out, that was when I started collecting Lego Star Wars, so I have more Rebels here, or Resistance troopers. You can see most of them here. The guy in the center here is General Emmett. You see him in the Battle of Crate, where he's walking out of the trenches and having a look at the huge First Order army that's incoming. Otherwise you have a variety of Resistance troopers, and behind there you of course got all the name characters, so let's go through them real fast. That is C-3PO, you probably don't recognize him because he got a red arm. That is R2-D2, Dio, a pork, because I got one pork, so if I got a chance to show the pork, I will do it. Love or hate her, we have Rey, we have BB-8, we have Poe Dameron, we have Finn, we have older Chewbacca, we have old Han Solo, we have old Leia, we have old Luke Skywalker, and again Admiral Akbar, Rose Tico. That's the defective Stormtrooper girl, which I can't remember her name right now. She might be Lando's daughter or something. Maz Kanata, Laura Santaga in the background, and of course this alien, whose name I can't remember either, but his head is in more scenes than his entire body is. Then we have Snap Wexley at the background here. He was in The Force Awakens, and of course Admiral Holdo. So this is basically all the good guy factions or heroes, Rebel and Resistance in one shot. And what you also have in this one shot is 3 out of 4 of the most built mocks on YouTube. We have Battle of Crate, we have Scarif, and we have Hot. Now if only I've built a Kashyyyk mock, then I will have all 4 of them. I think that deserves a like. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this very fast and brief run through all of my heroes or good guys from the Lego Star Wars universe. Hope to see you in the next one, and stay safe. Bye bye.